Example 5. Sometimes the height of a cone is not known. We can use the slant height and the Pythagorean theorem to calculate the height. So let's take a look at this example. A paper drinking cup is in the shape of a cone with a diameter of 6 centimeters and a slant height of 9 centimeters. Draw a diagram and determine the volume of the paper cup. Once again, you can pause it, try it yourselves. If not, follow along. And in fact, you can even compare whether your graph matches mine in some ways. So I'm going to try my best to draw this paper cup. Okay, so that's the graph that I came up with. Now, they want us to know the height of the cone. And for that, very similar to the previous example, I think it was example 2, where we have the slant height, and in fact I can label it, well, put some green there to show that it is the slant height. They just want to know the height in this example. So, oh, and the volume as well. Well, once we have the height, we can calculate the volume. So let's start. Let's find out the height first. So I'm going to redraw this triangle here. Height. The slant height is green. Well, in fact, I can put a solid line now. Okay. And then, of course, the bottom here is in pencil. So we don't know what the height is. Let me put this with green. Red. This is our slant height, 9 centimeters. And then the bottom, the length of here is, you guessed it, is 3 centimeters. You may be wondering why, because if the diameter is 6, half of that would be the radius, and that's that's the side length we need. So now, once again, Pythagorean Theorem, c squared equals a squared plus b squared. We label this one as c, and it doesn't matter which one is a or b. So 9 squared is equal to, rather label this as a, this one is b, this is a. So this would be h squared plus 3 squared. So 9 squared gives us 81 equals to h squared plus 9. We move the 9 to the other side. You end up with 81 minus 9 equals h squared. What is that equal to? 81 minus 9 gives us 72 equals to h squared. And now all we have to do is find out what's the square root of 72. You put it in your calculator, and I'm going to round it off to 1 decimal place. I'm getting 8.5 centimeters. Okay, so now we know the height of this. It's 8.5 centimeters. And with this information, we can find out the volume of the cone. Now, what's the formula for the volume of the cone? It's equal to pi r squared times height divided by 3. So let's just substitute these values and find out what the volume is. So pi equals, the radius is 3 squared times the height is 8.5 divided by 3. So plug it in your calculator, and I'm getting 80.1 centimeters cube. That's the volume of the cone. So you can say, therefore, the height of the cone is 8.5 centimeters and the volume is 80.1 centimeters.